Knowing how to best warm up as a triathlete can be one of those things that usually you don't bother doing at all, or you hear about all these weird and wonderful warm-up drills that are too long, totally impractical, and actually do nothing for you. So scientifically and through actual experience of doing this, what do we know? Well, the first thing that you can do is you don't need to worry. Proper warm-up can be very quick, 1 to 2 minutes. You can do it out on the road, you don't need any special equipment, and I'm going to talk you through the 2 key elements, and often a lot of this goes against what you would have already heard. The first thing, we want to use movements, not like squats or lunges, because you don't squat and lunge when you run, but movements that are similar and underpin what your hips, knees and ankles do when you run. So we like drills like A walks, A marches, because they're controlled movements which underpin the movements of running, which allow us to focus on the key technical things that you want to do when you run to run at your best, noticeably keeping nice and tall at the hips, and also making sure we strike under the hip with the ball of the foot. The second thing is usually warm-ups are very mono-paced. It's got a little plod here or there, and they don't prepare your muscles and joints for the intensity and the type of reactivity your muscles need for you to run at your best every time your foot hits the floor. So we can use, first of all, these A walking drills as lower intensity movements. Then we can go into A marching drills that are more reactive and more sharp. And then finally we can start to include some jogging and then build up to running. So we've got an intensity build up from the drills into the running, so that when we've finished all of that, you're ready to run at the pace that you want to perform at your best, whether it's for competition, whether it's for training, and not having to worry about injuries or niggles or any of those things that can sometimes occupy our minds when we start some of our runs.